the intro. We had this all planned. We had our countdown. Jack, meaning me, didn't push go live. Yeah, so that happened. So we're gonna do this all over again, and you're gonna just join us for today because apparently we were cooks in the kitchen today. And
we're awesome. We're awesome.
Yeah,
we're gonna do this.
We're awesome.
We can do this. We can do this.
Oh my God! Like you don't
swear. I've only had this much. I swear. I've only had this
and
much.
I have had none. So that's probably where we're falling apart right now.
Manic Monday.
It's Monday. It's eating and entertaining, and I'm here for it. And
we're here.
Yeah. So comedy of errors. Welcome to Eating and Entertaining. I'm Jacqueline Hyde. I am joined by the wonderful CHER Danae. And today we're going to talk. Oh, it's like we're just walking into the home and we're being goofy. And can't believe it. And today we're actually going to be talking about appetizer wines and what you can pair your wines with food. We're going to talk about 3 different types and what goes well with those. And we're going to also talk about a performer that is inspiring our conversation for today. And we're also going to, we're going to talk about something very special. CHER has something very special to tell us. And I know what it is. And you're going to find out, and it's going to be awesome. But first order of business, right, CHER? We have to talk about tickets to the syndicated soiree.
Yes.
Folks, buy your tickets. This is not an unusual situation for us anymore. The butts and seats go a little bit quicker because we're in virtual spaces. Okay? The wonderful thing about this, purchasing at JacquelineHyde.com directly, is that you log in, you create your account when you purchase your ticket, and you get a ticket link directly there. Period. End of story. You won't receive another weird email from Eventbrite or from over here or from over there. You've got one page. You go to that page, you log in, you watch, you do all the things, all the magic. And on top of that, you get to see all the wonderful performer bios. You get to see all of their social media links. You also get to see who our sponsors are, as well as, yes, we do have a couple of anonymous benefactors. And you too can sign up right there on that page and either become an anonymous benefactor or a full-out sponsor of the event, and it'll be great. And by you doing that for your small business, large business, it doesn't matter kind of business, you're actually helping artists still survive. We're the last ones to come back after all of this, right?
Absolutely.
And so we're the last ones coming back into events, physical spaces, and all of that. Teaching, dance lessons, et cetera, et cetera. It's hard. It's hard business. So our appetizer wines, CHER.
Yes.
Let's get into this. I want to know what your first one is.
Well, I'd like to start with the top. We have a deluge storm that typically, because when you think of appetizers, you're just going to throw some cheese on a plate with some crackers and you're like, I'm good. Well, that's not the way we do it at Wine Shops at Home. We have wonderful recipes that are available on the website, and they are fantastic. So we'll start with the Deluge Storm, which is great with a brie or a camembert, and gonna murder it again, a charcuterie board. You love my accent
So
again,
cute.
right?
It's so cute.
Yes, I know. So, and that wine is one of our, like I said, our higher end wines. It's a blend of a Cabernet Sauvignon and a Cabernet Franc. So it's beautiful. But then we go into our newest wines, a Milano Cellars, which is a Santa Clara Valley Fiano. And what's great about a Fiano wine, and this bottle sells for $25. It's a fruity, nutty aroma, has a mellow, smooth citrus finish. So it's perfect for shrimp cocktail. There's a great recipe on there for clams and mussels, peri peri. And so you can enjoy that as your appetizer. I mean,
Yeah.
bam, let's do it. Punch it up a
That
bit,
would
right?
probably go really well with chicken skewers as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 'Cause you have that little bit of lemon in there and it has that
hmm
grapefruit and all that really smooth, beautiful citrus flavors.
Right.
Then we go right into the Milano Cellars. This is a new one for this month as well.
Okay.
California Moscato.
Oh, and we have a
Yes,
performer by the name of Moscato.
right?
That's
So
so
this,
cool.
I know, isn't it? So this bottle sells for 24. It is a beautiful, beautiful rosy color. It has 5 different varietals. It's a
Oh, wow.
sweeter wine. So what goes great with sweet wines is
hmm
spicy, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's a great recipe in there for Arizona cheesy chimichanga dip, and it
Oh, my
looks
God.
fantastic.
I
So,
swear that sounds like the best nacho plate I've
right?
ever
So just
heard. And
dipping
you
those nachos.
throw some chorizo underneath there and pile it.
Absolutely.
Oh, the
Yeah.
calories,
Yum.
I can feel it
Yum.
already. And it's great.
So, what's great about and why I mentioned the prices is because right now there is a virtual happy hour promo going on.
Oh,
And if
wow.
you buy 3 to 5 wines,
Uh-huh.
that third wine is going to be half price.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
you'll also get a
Deal.
break on shipping too.
Oh,
So,
really?
shipping will only be $15. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That
So,
works. That
yeah, it's a
works.
great deal. It is a great, great deal. And it's perfect. That package is perfect for doing a virtual wine tasting with your
Oh,
family and your friends, especially if you're
okay.
having a birthday celebration or you're
Mhm.
just getting together for, let's say, the holidays coming up, or just because it's spring. It's a
Right.
perfect time to, you can choose that package, or if you want to do a small, because in some states, their regulations can say you can have up to 10 inside
Mhm.
together
Right.
safely. So
Mhm.
you could do a small in-person wine tasting. We have great hostess sampler packages where you get
Right.
5 to 6 bottles of wine, various wines. You won't really know
Mhm.
what's coming, which is part of the fun and why I'm important to the wine tasting, because I get
Yeah.
to explain those all to you. And though that special, if you want to do the in-person, is $40. Plus you get a
Wow.
break if there's orders going forward too. So great, great deals. All on my website,
Mhm.
www.shared.wineevents.com. Just click
Right.
on there and it's gonna open up that whole world for you. So
That's
about
awesome. And what I really like too is, both on your website and on my website, we also have all of those recipes, right?
absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I
Mhm.
think people forget that, yes, entertainers and wine connoisseurs, right? And educators, because I
Mhm.
consider you a wine educator,
Yeah,
people forget that they go hand in hand. Like
absolutely.
eating is a form of entertainment, and it always
Mhm.
has been.
Mhm.
Um, and we can look at it in different ways through all the different societies and whatnot. There's different levels of it. But
Absolutely.
like we think about what like holidays that are coming up, right? We have
Mhm.
St. Patrick's Day, and we have um, Easter.
Yeah.
Easter coming
Yeah.
up as
Or
well, and
Passover
Ostar,
or
Passover or
all of
Ostar,
those. Yep.
May Day, and
Yes. Yes.
Beltane, and all of these wonderful
Mhm.
events coming out, and so people can celebrate in a new way with these virtual spaces because we're getting used to that as a
Absolutely.
way of staying connected with each other, and we can still share this same menu, you know?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
like, here's the
And that's a great
recipe.
thing too, and the great thing about these wines is they're more about the experience and how
Right.
well they pair with these recipes and how well you will be sitting at your table just enjoying, the balance of the wine with the food experience.
Right.
So it's
Right.
definitely an experience.
And
Yeah.
to go on with that, experiences are really critical to me, right? Like end to
Absolutely.
end, end to end.
Mhm.
It's like whether it be in person, either at a party or at a show I produce that's in physical spaces, or these virtual spaces,
Mhm.
you have all this wonderful opportunity to create connection and
Absolutely.
memories, right? So
Mhm.
food and drink and movement of, like visual stimulation, right?
Mhm.
All create all those
Okay.
experiences.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. I agree.
and
So,
the fact too that you listed today, one of our performers, Moscato, like
right?
like that's wonderful. That is a fabulous um segue into talking about one of our performers. And
Yes.
Moscato is local here to the Seattle area, and they are what I like to call a rapidly rising star
Mm.
because they have literally taken over the virtual community. It's amazing and
Wow.
has been in so many virtual productions that my mind is blown seeing Moscato's resume continue to
It's
grow.
amazing.
And
That's great.
yeah, it's fabulous. And this weekend, they are actually going to be in um, uh, Pearl Noir's Black and Brown Excellence, which is a really
Mm.
important show to support Black and Brown bodies and performers and entertainers, comedians, all the things, um, and elevate their artistic art form. It's really pretty darn spectacular, and I can't say enough. I'm still blown away that Moscato said that they would do the show. It's like, oh, sweet. Because when we were talking about, like pairing with the wines and all this and whatnot, and I'm like, I really want Moscato in this because I like Moscato the wine, but
Right?
B, I like Moscato the
The
performer,
performer.
and it's just like,
It's a
oh,
win-win.
okay, it's a total win-win. Now, you told me that there is
Yes,
a surprise,
there is a
right?
surprise
Okay, tell me the
because
surprise.
so your birthday is the day after the syndicated soiree,
Correct.
and get your tickets.
Get your tickets, please.
And
Please get your tickets.
so I thought it would be really fun to offer a special giveaway for your guests who are attending.
Okay.
Um, if you go on to my website, www.sharewineevents.com, and you click on sign up and you register on the Wine Shops at Home as a customer,
Okay.
you will be entered into a drawing to enjoy
Okay.
during the soiree
Uh-huh.
3 bottles of select wine from Wine Shops at Home. Yes,
Three?
three,
Three
three,
bottles.
three
When
bottles.
you told me that you were going to have a surprise, I wasn't expecting 3 bottles. I was thinking maybe
Three
a
bottles.
bottle,
Yep.
a bottle, and I'm like, 3 bottles. Okay.
And it's
That's a,
three
that's a,
bottles. So
that's a wine
you should
tasting all
invite
in
your friends.
itself.
You should invite your friends if you win. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And that's,
yeah.
when would be the last time? So they have to
You have
sign up
until
by.
March 31st. You have until
Okay.
March 31st for that.
Okay.
And
March 31st.
if
Okay.
you also place an order for any of the
Mm-hmm.
wines, you'll get an additional entry. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to do a virtual wine tasting and sign up for that, then you'll also get an additional entry. So there's
Okay.
way to get additional entries as well. So
Okay. This works for me. I will continue to promote that. And when
happy
this
birthday.
episode, Oh, thank you. And when this episode switches over to the recorded version, I will go ahead and put those important details in the description box so everybody has the little links, and also too put it on the syndicated soiree ticket page because that's kind of important.
Fantastic.
And then also too, you'll see postings, everybody, on Instagram about this very topic as well. Like lots of promoting of things to do because we're going to help create that virtual experience for everybody. So why not?
We are. Yes, we are. That's why we're here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Cher, I know you're on the East Coast right now, and heavens to Betsy, it's 10:30 there, and it's 7:30 Pacific time right now, and I am grateful to have you here for our little episode. Next week, we're going to be talking about white wines.
Yes.
And I'm excited to hear about some of the recipes. I might grab one of the recipes so that I can make it.
We're going to dive into some entrees.
Yeah, sure. We're going to dive into some entrees, and I just might make dinner while we're talking because why not?
I love that.
And all the things. So thank you once again for joining me.
Pleasure.
And I will see you next week. Hang on in the background, and I'm going to close out the show. Hold on one second.
No problem.
So, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We had a technical hiccup. I mean, like, what else is new? I'm not surprised by technology anymore. You just got to roll with those punches. And I hope that every single one of you have a very, very good week. And I want you to get those tickets to the syndicated soiree. And also, I would love to hear your experiences about purchasing your wine selections from Chardonnay, Chardonnay, and all of that. So I'm Jacqueline Hyde. This is Eating and Entertaining, and with a little bit of weird technology. And we'll see you next week. Same time, supposedly 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it will always be on YouTube for record, as well as Facebook and Instagram. So I'm Jacqueline Hyde. We'll see you next week.